Tim, tell the good folks what it is we're talking about today.
Great. Well, thanks, Michelle. Thanks for having us on again. I appreciate it. We're going to go through some supplemental benefits that we offer. So we've talked about health insurance, we've talked about dental, we've talked about vision and life insurance. We're going to talk about other things that can help round out your benefits profile. These work with any health insurance plan that you have. So if you take one of the Academy plans, that's great. If you have a plan that you love even better, which I would be surprised to see, but if you have one of those, this will work with your benefits as well. So what we're going to talk about are gap plans. So let me share my screen. I'll show you some examples of them. These are not on your broker exchange's website, your Academy website. Why? Because the pricing we have to be able to deliver to you guys is much better than it's on the site. So I want to walk through the benefits kind of high level. So what these plans are designed to do is give you cash reimbursements if you utilize your health insurance for any of these causes. So for most plans you're going to see is if you go to a doctor, you pay a copayment. You get a prescription, you pay your copayment. These plans are designed for what happens if you go to the hospital? What happens if you have a child or someone in your immediate family slips and falls due to an accident? Or God forbid, what happens if you have a major illness, cancer, stroke, emphysema, something like that, that's a major condition. How do we make you whole? So that's what these plans are designed to do. An accident plan, kind of go through some of the features of the plans and what they're for. An accident plan is really designed for if you have an accident related to, we're not going to be Bob. If we're going to have if you have an accident related that's non-work related, you fall off a ladder, mountain biking. My example I've used multiple times is my daughter Emma. Emma's 4. She's an adventurous little girl. She was swinging on she's on the swings. She went too high, and she fell on her back. My wife wanted to go to the hospital to get make sure that she had no concussions. Everything was fine, but I had a $1,200 bill. So what my accident plan did is it reimbursed me $1,000 to offset those costs. These are very low cost plans. Under $50. Some are under $25 depending on the level of coverage, and they protect you for that what if, that just in case. There's different levels of coverage, anywhere from $150 per admission up to $1,000 per day, and give you cash back reimbursements when you use your benefits. So if you're confined to the hospital, you have to go, you're admitted, you have intensive care, anesthesia, it reimburses you cash if you use any of these benefits, inpatient and outpatient too. So if you go to a doctor's visit because you hurt yourself due to an accident, it'll reimburse some of the cost of the office visit. So when you're thinking about your health insurance benefits, it's not just, here's my deductible, here's my copay, here's my out-of-pocket. There's other things that you can do to keep the money in your pocket with a low-cost plan, almost self-insuring these plans. And you see the levels of benefits here. I'm not looking for you guys to memorize these or know these, but you can absolutely call our team and enroll in these plans through our call center. The next thing we'll talk about is a hospital indemnity plan. Most of your major costs associated with your health insurance and out-of-pocket costs will be hospital related. The one truth in insurance is the hospital is always the most expensive place. Everything else has caveats. That's usually the true one, is that hospitals are always the most expensive place. So if you get admitted to the hospital or you go to the hospital for any reason, a hospital indemnity plan will give you reimbursement for using the hospital. Oh. Let's turn the video off. These plans can range from $1,000 per admission up to $1,000 per day. So if you're confined to the hospital, you can't work, right? You can't make your appointments, you can't do what you have to do. These plans are cash and can be used to offset your time out of work. So regardless of your health plan, if you use those benefits, it's usually a decent amount of money coming out of your pocket. These are very low cost plans that work with any insurance plan that's out there. Even if you don't have coverage at all, they give you a cash reimbursement if you utilize any of these services.
Hey, Tim, you've got a question from Kay.
Sure, let's see, Kay. What is the age cutoff? Kay, these are up to age 65. So anyone under 65 is eligible for these plans. and the different levels of benefits here. So you can see some of the examples here. No matter what insurance you have, it's a nice thing to have offered that you have access to things like this that are normally reserved for large groups. And at the pricing we get is a very competitive product, very low cost product for you.
Tim, you've got another one.
I love it. Yes, these are comparable to Aflac plans. Aflac's name and recognition is great. Everyone knows that Aflac brand. These are better or stronger products at a better price point than Aflac. So these are things that you have access to through the Academy. So these are really strong offers through American National is the carrier for these plans. A critical illness plan. There are two different levels of critical illness. There's a guarantee issue plan that's up to $50,000. That will give you a lump sum payment if you get diagnosed with a major condition, cancer, stroke, heart attack. There's about 40 conditions that it covers. And it'll give you a lump sum to offset the current and future costs related to that ailment. You're going to miss some time for work. You're going to have to travel, in and out of hospitals. So it helps you kind of protect yourself from those major drivers. There's a simplified issue critical illness plan that give you up to $100,000 in benefit if you get diagnosed with these issues. Basically, the simplified issue means they're asking if you're currently diagnosed or have anything associated with these. These are really good things to have for that just in case. If you have a family history, if you're concerned about what do I do if, these plans give you that peace of mind. Another question here. The age cutoff for kids for health insurance is 26, Kathy. So the question was, what are the eligible age for children up to age 26 for the health insurance plans? And those are very competitive. We've gone through them a couple of times, and we can do that again soon too. But we've had good enrollment in those, and had a couple of good dental enrollments, Michelle, after our call yesterday. So it's all working well.
Excellent. I love Academy members with healthy teeth.
And Michelle, we picked up a new member too.
Oh, good. I love it.
Look at the team working. The process is going.
It's perfect. Everybody's getting healthy teeth and Academy memberships. Everybody's going to be so happy.
It's a smiling kind of sunny day today. So we're all moving forward here. And then disability income as well. Disability is a hard thing to acquire on your own. If you're an individual, you're a small group. We can offer disability benefits that give you a benefit up to $7,500 a month. So once again, these are here to protect your out-of-pocket costs. Make sure that you have these right protections in there because you never know. And for the low premiums and how we can what's access to, you can really protect yourself with minimal out-of-pocket costs. Here's another question. My son's birthday's in August as well, Kathy. He's the 13th. He'll be 12, so it's different. He's turning 26. His coverage would terminate on his birthday for when he turns 26. But Kathy, for your son as well, we could also offer him coverage directly on his own. So he can have a plan on his own through us as well to make sure he's got the top level coverage at a really good price. So we talked about things that are really helpful.
Hey, Tim, wait,
Yes.
I want to stop you for a second because that's a really important point. A lot of people have asked us that question is, are family members eligible? And they are. So, if, obviously I'm an Academy member, my husband is not an attorney, but if I want to get him life insurance because I'm an Academy member, I can call Tim and he can make that happen. So all of this stuff is extended beyond the Academy's membership to your own families. So yes, absolutely. Somebody just asked, can we offer to employees? Absolutely. Yes.
And that's that's a great point, Michelle. One thing to make sure of is that if you're going to do this, if it's a spouse, it's a child calling directly, we do have the Academy member list and we make sure that everyone is part of the Academy membership. So please just mention who the paying member is in the Academy so we can make sure you're eligible. And the other thing too is these are really good. All of our options are available for all individuals of the Academy, also groups associated with the Academy as well. So a couple of the resources we have is that we can do things in terms of billing to the group. We also have Chuck Newman on the call too, who's one of the better brokers you'll ever work with.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm not on screen. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Tim. Sorry.
No problem. I'm just touting your praises. But Chuck's a really great broker. So if you have questions about your health plan, about what's offered within your small group or larger group, use Chuck as a resource and see how it can save you money and get you a better option. But the goal here is to be able to fill the needs for individuals, small groups, anyone associated with the Academy to give you high quality benefits at very affordable pricing. And before I wrap up and put you guys to sleep on benefits, a couple of the other things we have is that we have these lifestyle benefits. Couple to highlight, Teladoc. So Teladoc is a great service. Talk to a doctor 24/7 via your smartphone. We have standalone Teladoc. We have identity theft. That's a major issue right now. I mean, if you think what's out there in the world, identity theft is a huge issue. If you're not monitoring your credit, you should. We offer Cyber Scout, which is a really strong benefit, offers you up to $1 million in reimbursement and protections. Pet insurance. So if you have a pet, you want to have discounts. You want to have access to Tele Pet Health, which is another great service. They do that as well to help you keep your costs low when your pet has needs. I've got 2 of them. My rescue dog, my free dog, is the most expensive dog on earth because of the things that she does. And pet insurance is a great way to cover those out-of-pocket costs. And the last one I'm going to highlight is Telemental Health. We've had a really large insurgence of this product with members. What it is you have access to a licensed therapist 24/7 via your smartphone and talk through whatever issues or concerns or questions you might have. It's $40 a month, unlimited utilization, and all done via your smartphone. This is good for children as well over the age of 13. If they're going through things, you're going through things, and you don't have a therapist, you've never kind of gone down that path, it's a great first step to kind of making sure you're in good mental health as well. And all of these programs are available through the Academy, the Academy Smarter Benefits program. We have a great team that's available, for you guys to talk through questions, concerns. And a lot of these benefits are also available on your broker exchanges site that are that's available through the Academy portal as well. So if you like any of these lifestyle benefits we went through, you can go on there and buy them directly through the website. The other plans, the reimbursement plans, the hospital, the critical illness plans, they are available through the call center. Let me just pull that number up for you guys. Once again, this 877 number, 514-1830 goes to our call center. Schedule an appointment, talk to one of our live benefit counselors, answer your questions, help you enroll in any of the products we talked about or we'll continue to talk about in future meetings.
Awesome. Did you get those last couple questions, Tim?
Absolutely. So Kay had an issue with her employer's long-term disability. The insured denied all claims, totally disabled. If you're talking about the LTD products, these are really complex products. I would really make sure that you would go to Chuck and his team to look at long-term.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kay, if you want to call my office, I don't know if I can help you if this is in the past, but if it's still something ongoing, 914-345-1000 is our number. And, or you can email me, chuck@charlesnewman.com. Happy to help if I can.
Yeah, long-term disability is one of the more complex products out there. Working with a good broker to put you in the right product is very, very important. And Kay, your other question, identity theft, there is no age limitation on the identity theft. I think that's a really, really strong option to have. If you're not protecting your credit and your information online, you're leaving yourself vulnerable. And it's a very important time to have that done.
Awesome. All right. That was great. I would just recommend that instead of watching those again, just call the number and talk to Tim's people. They'll walk you through the whole thing. They're really pleasant and lovely and can give you like the exact specific advice for your firm or your family or you as an individual or whatever it is. So don't hesitate. They don't mind talking to you, even if you don't have to like buy something. Just call them up. They're happy to have a chat.
Yeah, we're here to help you out and make a good educated decision. So don't feel pressured to buy anything when you're on that call. Most people are going to call 2 or 3 times before they buy things, and that's what we're here for, is to give you education and access to high quality benefits.
Perfect. Love it. All right, I think we're done. And we haven't scheduled any more of these little mini sessions, but we will. We'll take a little break and send out these webinars and take it from there.
Great. Well, thank you, Michelle, for all your support. Thank you, Chuck, and all your
Yep.
company members. I appreciate everything you're doing for us.
Thank
Awesome.
you, Michelle. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks,
so much.
everyone for joining.
everybody.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Be well.
Thanks, everyone.